with us, Andy. First of all, tell us, what is the St Vincent Family Project?
Well, the project is for young families. It's in the early stages of childhood, children from 0 to 5, and it's a place for families to come to in South Westminster. So it's a community, and within that space we provide different services for families. So we work with some troubled families, but we're a broad base as well. So people can come along, bring their children, play. We have loads of stuff down there. We take them on activities. Mums and dads can have a break. We have a creche. We have massage therapies and all sorts of nice things to do. But we also provide one-to-one support for people who are having different issues, such as housing problems, debt, domestic violence, anything like, really. And we do some programs for people to support them. So we do parenting programs, we do programs around nutrition and diet, so dealing with things like fussy eaters, allergies, those kind of things. And we also specialise in providing therapy using arts and drama for children from 5 up to secondary school age. So it's we work with the schools, and if there's something going on that the schools aren't quite sure what's going on, or even the family aren't quite sure what's going on, using art and drama helps them to express what those are, and then the therapist can work with them. So quite a lot, really.
So how many families do you estimate that you're helping at the moment?
Well, through the door we usually get over 200, but out of those about 100 to 150 per year. So at any one time, 20 to 30. And some of them will have one-to-one support with lots of things going on. And at the moment we've got about 10 families with a very difficult situation.
Visitors to London will see the plush Houses of Parliament, a church like this. Why is there so much need here in Westminster, and what is the need in Westminster?
Well, I think it's one of the most unusual contrasting boroughs or places in the country. Although there are pockets of visible signs of wealth, there are pockets of deprivation. So there's something called the indices of multiple deprivation, and some parts of the borough fall into that. So people who are struggling with insecure housing, debt, unemployment. Plus also I think there's something about this part of London that can be extremely isolating. We have a very diverse community, as you have here, and anybody who's come to London will probably have experienced that feeling of being very alone, even though you're surrounded by people, and that can be multiplied if you've got all sorts of other situations going on. So that's why you need somewhere to go, and where it's non-judgmental, you can relax, and other people in that situation, you can make friends and bond with other people. So that's part of the reason why we're there.
Now, it's a joint piece of work. It was initiated by the Roman Catholic Church, and perhaps you can tell us about that side. And the Methodist Church here hosts it on our building and provides trustees and a chaplain. Tell us about the Roman Catholic side of the project.
So it was founded by the Daughters of St Vincent, the charity of St Vincent de Paul, I think it was in 1976, initially working with Spanish families who are in the area. I think it was a liaison with the Spanish ambassador. So that was in that form for, I think, about 15 to 20 years. So when that community changed, it became available to any family in the area. And it was initially at the Passage, which some people will know in terms of its work with homeless people. So I think we moved in, and I'm probably got it wrong, 2005 into here?
Sounds about right.
About right, yeah. So, and we have on our board, we have members from, we have daughters of charities still around, and we have trustees who are part of the congregation here, in fact.
Now, you obviously face lots of challenges but opportunities as well. How could we, as a church, help and support you practically?
Well, I'm sure like every CEO of a charity will say, money is going to be useful. So we currently, we're about to do some campaigns for fundraising. So if you look on the internet, look us up, see what we're doing, and if it's something you're interested in, please feel free to support us. We take donations. I suppose the other thing really is some things we want to share really is the need for early intervention. I think that kind of phrase of it takes a village to raise a child, and it's very, very difficult in this part of the world to do that. So just carrying those messages really that are important to us, and just the sensitivity to how difficult it is to raise a family wherever you are. I'm sure everybody's had children. It's hard and it can be quite lonely. So multiply that with all the other things that are going on. Just support those.
Well, I want to assure you on behalf of the church here that our offering of the place for you to meet in is not just the extent of our support. We want to assure you of our prayers, but also there are practical ways, I'm sure, that we can assist you and help. And we'd like to feel that many of the families that come would also find a welcoming, worshipping community should they want to join with one. So please do bring our warmest greetings to your fantastic staff, and we assure you of our prayers, and thank you for coming and sharing with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Let's give them a round of applause for all the wonderful work that's been done.